Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where in our park we have amazing rides. And it's not only amazing rides, the money that we have and we're getting off our rides is also amazing. Look at this, look at this. If this trend continues when it comes to our park earnings, which it doesn't really seem to do, but it's staying up there, we are close to tipping the 9,000, and we only need to reach it once, just once, in order for us to have finished the park. So yeah, this is good. And it's only gonna get better. Now, as it currently stands, I feel like it wouldn't be such a bad idea to actually just pay off our loan, just because it saves interest. It's not, oops, no, they don't want to do that. It's not like, you know, the interest on our loan is really gonna make that much difference. But hey, you know, I mean, why pay if you don't need to pay for it when you can easily just give back all the money you borrowed, you know? It's a good habit to get into, right? So, now, as it stands, the last thing we did was we built the slip tube, which isn't bad, but it isn't that great either. So I hope to change that, and I do have a plan for that. But before we get to that, as per usual, we shall do a quick vandalism check. And, well, you know, I feel like I might want to step up the thoroughness of this check, as last time, well, it wasn't with the vandalism, but with the pricing check, I just completely forgot a ride, which kind of makes me doubt the thoroughness of my own checking. Look, see, I spotted one thing over here. Wow, and it's in the same spot again. Is this like not covered by handy dudes? You know, I almost start to think like it isn't covered by any handy dudes, but I know better, or at least it should be covered. As far as over here, things look to be quite in good shape. Let's just rotate the view, see if we uncover something that we missed before because of... Yeah, look. I see a thing we've missed before. Where? Look at that. Right, okay. Is there anything else we have missed before because of our view? See the I feel the thoroughness levels going up now. It's over 9,000. It's looking good there, you know. I think that that one bench was the one thing that I felt like I wasn't really getting the finger behind, but now it's replaced and now everything is good. Let us also do a quick pricing check, though I don't think we really... Yeah, no, we... Wow, people still don't go on this even with like €1 buck per hour, or yeah, €1 buck per ride entrance. That's bad, man. People also don't really like to use this, but it's still making a profit, which is the most surprising to me actually, if I'm honest. I had not expected that. And people do even use it. It's generally being used as a transport ride. Which, I mean, sure, you know, it's there for that purpose. Ooh, this is bad. Ladies and gentlemen, we need an entertainer over here. And we need him badly. Yeah, definitely. And we'll go with an elephant just to mix things up a little. Wow. I mean, wow, this is bad. Really is. Long queues are bad, okay? Also, yeah, so this does seem to line it up to the proper place, but still, man. I mean, that's a long queue, and people are not going to like it. Now, I think that we got everything in place. What we are gonna do right now is build ourselves a second water slide right next to the previous one. So let us get moving on with that. And by the way, we got this coaster now, we got this one, and we got this one. These are like the ultimate coasters to get anything crazy going with. So yeah, about that, huh? We're set, man, for the future. But we weren't building those. Let us see, by the way. we're still getting roller coasters, but now that we're set, I feel like it doesn't really matter much what we get, because we got what we need, basically, so... Okay, let us get back into the underground once more. We will improve the view greatly here, get the right numbers out, and first of all, let's get down to height 8. Then let's line us up with the station and... Oh, excuse me. My apologies. That was a sudden sneeze attack, but that one has passed. So, yeah, we need to line ourselves up with, like, the station. You know, the one there. And I feel like we might actually be in such a spot that we are lined up. Okay, that seems about right. We shall remove the tracks leading up to it. And already the fact that this station is, like, right next to it should mean a massive boost in the ratings, but... Oh wow, I don't even know if this is actually a good idea. Just for the off chance that it will bug out, I won't be placing those things like right below each other. I think that might be, you know, setting yourself up for disaster, so... There. Good. Well, let us get to building the water slide then, right? So... First parts of it are going to be mirrored quite exactly. However, from there it will and shall differ. I am looking at this and I'm like, alright, so where and how exactly is that gonna happen? But it will happen. Well, we'll have to figure something out, you know. I haven't really set the design in stone or anything, so... Now this yeah, that can happen. Just to be safe, we shall cover it up. You never know really how those G-forces pan out, you know, when it just has undergone such a large drop. So, there. Now, theoretically speaking, it should be able to make it over here. If not, we have a little bit of a problem if it doesn't make it. But we should be good. Oh, yeah, alright. You know what? It's time that we actually built this in like a proper view. Something like this. I mean, as far as my calculations go, we... Ah, no. That is an issue, man. Right. Okay, so we have an issue. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an issue. We cannot do any cheap lifting techniques on this one. The only thing that we can do is this. And it is rather cheap. Actually, I believe that going up can be opened. I don't know if it actually makes any difference or not, you know, because it's all underground anyway. Right, so that basically means that A, we're gonna have ugly terrain. Unless we do it like this. We might be able to make something semi good looking out of this. And that's really semi good looking. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go with this, you know? So that way at least we can fit our needs and desires. So now that we're above ground, why don't we make the view regular once more? So here's the plan, right? Because we are one higher, I think we have the option to do something like this, which in my mind is a very, very interesting option. Now, I do want to end up on the inside over here, but I don't know if that will do it. It seems to though. Let me just see. If I make this one further, it's gonna complain about trees. I don't think that is lining us up at all. I think we might want to change our view for this one. Maybe remove the trees as well. I mean, we are quite a bit lower with this water slide. Also, we need to be at like height 14 for this to work. But that's where we're at right now. Oh wow, this is intense stuff, man, that we're dealing with right now. No, I do want this. And I guess currently we're not really positioned well. I mean, in the end, what we could do is this. I mean, that would work. It would pretty much launch off our guests as well, I believe, but I don't like this. See, what I want is for us to be able to go around at the same height. However, I am well aware of the fact that that might just be asking a little bit too much. We only have 2 sections over here. It is just too much. We can't make it happen. Right, fine then. In that case, we'll have to accept that this will be the height that we'll be working with. So, we shall then go towards these lower levels. Can we... Yeah, we can get pretty close. Because that should be doable. And if we then remove this... Oh, never mind. We only have 1 tile of space over there. So it's never really at the same height level, huh? I kind of don't like that, but if that is the way of it, then that is the way of it. We are at the same height level right now, though. But now, what good is that doing for us? Oh no, wait, no. I was thinking that this track piece was also not possible, but also, we are kind of at the... I mean, I could go higher, I could not go lower. Maybe if we go like this, let me just end up on the same height. Alright, hold on, this is ballsy, but we're gonna do this. We are actually going to terraform the terrain out here so that we can build our water slide to higher and greater levels. Look, we fixed up them terrain, yes? Now, if we do this, we of course, derp, we need to end up 1 higher still. Oh man, that's gonna make for some real ugly terrain. I guess that's the way of it, but I would have loved if that had looked any different. So this is what we're gonna do then. It will mean that it has a longer time up there, you know, but right now what should happen is that we should be able to do this. Oh wait, no, we can't actually, because there is actually the track that we still do want to avoid, of course. Well, and now, finally, we are on the same height level. Finally, only took us like too long anyway. Now, I'm not entirely sure. Are we able to? Yes. Yes, nice. I approve. Yeah, maybe we want to make this to the other side. And like this. Oh, it is brilliant. It is perfect. I don't know how well this will all be timed and whatnot, but we'll find that out later. Also, I believe that this is what we should do. Why is that not working? Oh, it's because of that tree. Alright. Oh man, and then have like a pole right through the middle. And have this be pink. Oh, alright. Maybe not, you know. Maybe not. Anyway, now this is where we're gonna differentiate them tracks. You know, now from now on they won't be the same anymore. Yeah, we do have the space to do these things, right? So let's see. We shall just have this drop like that. And I believe that... Wow. Hold on. I mean, where the F were we going again? I actually think that maybe 2 S-bands will do it. Oh, wow. It actually works. Wow, that's amazing. I have no idea how this is for, you know, lining up. But don't you think that this just looks bonkers mad? One is a little bit different than the other, you know, one is a little bit more a steep drop. But man, don't you see like the potential over here? I do. I think it's freaking amazing. I do wonder though. I mean, how well is the speed? It's not that bad. It's probably only 1 or 2 bumper thingies that will actually park on this lift. So I guess it's not that bad. And perhaps we could even open up these tunnel sections as well. So far it also doesn't seem to be that prone to crashing. Which in and of itself also is quite good. Now, I mean, you guys, of course, you're enjoying the test ride. Or at least I hope you enjoy watching it. I still have to work my way through this madness down here. Also known as underground path construction. Let's just disable the rides for the time being, at least from view. So this is an exit path. That means that I can't hook it up to that one. So that's bad. I guess what I want to do is this then. Actually not. I guess what I would want to do is this. And then actually fix this up. I have no clue, man. I'm just doing something with the terrain, you know. It's like, and we'll see how it turns out. If it looks rubbish, then it looks rubbish. I know that's not... Oh. It says it cannot lower it. Okay, so that means it has to go up. Wait, hold on a second. There's actually... Oh, hello there, roller coaster track. Didn't see you hiding over there. Right, okay, about that, huh? That means that we need to rework our plan completely. I guess we need to hook it up over there into that place. Which is a bit of a shame. I didn't really want to do that, but the game's not really leaving us much choice here. I mean, that sounded really dramatic. Wow, when that music stops, I mean, that's hilarious, man. It almost sounds like one of these old LP, you know, thingy players, you know, the vinyl players. Just having like a massive failure in controlling the spin rate. Oh wow, this actually just keeps going up there. Okay, I guess to that end we might want to terraform this. And since we're above ground right now, we might as well do it like this. I mean, the queue is already horrible anyway. Come on, what is... trees! I'm telling ya. Right, now, that was only the actual queue path, which wasn't good. I admit, it was not good. It could have been done a lot better. And I also don't want to build above ground there. But this should be good. This should be a lot easier to actually hook up. Oh, never mind. It is not. So long as we... Well, it is. So long as we actually dodge that freaking roller coaster. Which we just did. So I'm quite happy with that. We don't really need to get, you know, special... No, that's not where you're supposed to be. No, but like I was saying, we don't really need to get special no entry signs. As I do believe that this covers it all, but... I also don't really know if any mechanic will be able to get to over here. I assume they will, but... maybe the pathfinding is a little bit difficult for them. Anyway, of course, you guys have watched the test ride by now and know that this one's actually worse. Maybe that is because of the many covered track pieces that we have. Could be the case. I'm not really sure on that one though. Anyway, of course the ratings, they will go up big time by us using our special technique. Now we shall also up this to 10 seconds. But we will also lower this to like say 20 seconds at most. 20. There. And then synchronize. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I'll lower this to 20 seconds as well, so everything's equal. Wow, this is, I mean, this just has to be amazing. I can't imagine anything else other than this being absolutely amazing. Let's open it up. Let's see how it does. Do we actually know how well... Oh yeah, there they go. These are the first two that are launched in sync with each other. There they go. I believe that the ones that come up right now are the ones actually in synchro. They're not that badly, you know, separated. Spaced out, I guess. It's good, it's good. I like it. Right, let's come up with a name. Oh man, I've got to watch this. And one is actually empty as well. So I guess that skews the picture a little bit. Look at that. I think that's actually pretty solid, you know, when you're talking timings and whatnot. I think that's actually pretty freaking solid. Right, why don't we call this... well, we could call this... Oh man. Yeah, alright. We shall call this the half tube. Instead of a half pipe, you know. We're gonna call this the half tube. So there we have it, and look at this, man. It now has a 6.4 in the ratings, and the slip tube has a 6.58. That's actually really good. And we still need to color the half tube. I guess we could go with the gray on the inside. These are the supports actually. I meant the inside. How about we have white supports? How about we have the same brown supports? I like those a lot better with the wooden coaster that we also got going over here. So yeah, this is definitely the right way to go. And... no, no, I don't dare doing it that. It's too horrible. If we go with this, it becomes such a colorless slug. That just looks amazing. You know, these few pieces where they actually have full covered tubes and the gold. Yes, I like it. I like it. We're gonna stick with it. We will have very cool colored, well, I was about to say cars, but I guess they're called jingies. Look at how well these stay together though. Man, do I like that. These just go a little bit faster, but they also make like a little bit more height, so they just... This is where they kind of like race off, but... No, it's good, I like it. Eggheads, tell me something. What have you been up to? It seems like I've been researching shops and stalls. Quite a lot actually. We also have a lemonade stall right now, all of a sudden. Here, have a lemonade stall. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what we really want. Now, I am curious. Oh, we're actually doing quite poorly when it comes to that. So, here's the question right now. what does this park need in order to solidify its success? I do have an answer for that, and you can find that over here. Pretty much any of these coasters will do, but I think getting ourselves a steel roller coaster will solidify this park. However, what we could also do is, we don't have any extras over here, just try and squeeze out a little bit more by building something like a circus show and perhaps even the bumper cars. Bumper cars is actually pretty nice. I think I might actually seriously consider that. How about if we... because there is like a tiny stretch of park here. How about we build a... how is that? That's perfect. Look at that. There is just the space for a nice bumper cars over here. Oh, I'm seeing that there, game. You're trying... No, 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 no. We already have the cycle railway. I don't want that again. 2 is more than enough, thank you. We don't need more than 2. Yes, this is perfect for it. It just has bumper cars written all over it. Also, this is also perfect. Look. Yeah, it blends well in with the terrain. So if we then build our exit and our... do I really want the entrance to be that close? I guess it doesn't really matter much. We'll just go with a really short queue size. Not crazy short, but just really short. Something like this. You know, for this park, I don't think it's that far-fetched to call that crazy short. Considering some other queues that we've come up with, it wouldn't be odd to say that it's crazy short. Anyway, this is looking rather good. How is it possible for you to even enter that? Maybe it's because of the toilet, the way they come out. You know, I've read that somewhere, that apparently if you have the shops or the toilet right next to something, they sometimes spawn on the wrong side or something and they ignore no entry signs. Well, by the amounts of something, and I think you can guess that I haven't really remembered exactly what was said, but no, but it was something like that, you know. I know there's a few quirks with the pathfinding, like no entry signs stacked apparently apply to all paths on the same vertical tile, which, you know, is kind of meh, but I don't know, we'll take those for granted. We shall call these not the door jumps, but how about the you know, we're gonna call these flat in demolition derby. Flat in demolition. I don't know, do I need to like flat? I mean, now it's like flatten. You know, like Latin with an F in front. Flat in. Flat in demolition. You know, instead of flat out, which is like an amazing demolition derby game, you know, racing simulator thing. I think that this is a nice take on that name. Oh, I like this. I like the way that that's looking. And then perhaps with the red. Yes, yes, that's looking good. Question is, do we need a handy dude there? I don't really feel like we do. Also, I might want to lower this, because this ain't contributing to the park's profits currently. The same might actually be true for... Oh wow, there's still nobody going on it. I know it's cheap, but I didn't think we would need this much. Also, I think the queue time over there might be a little bit on the long side. Let's hire an entertainer, you know. Maybe that will actually help out. Because I see peeps walking away from there. That's never a good sign. So, yeah. Now, man, I am curious to see how well these ratings are. Now that everything is timed up. I knew that one. Oh, that's not bad. I guess we could crank it up a little, but... Right, okay, so the question now is, okay, we need one more coaster. We are going to have to build one more coaster, and that will be enough to have us finish the game. Because, quite frankly, all we need is like 400 a month in terms of ride income. And what better way than to do that with building a nice coaster over here. It doesn't need to be underground or anything. It just needs to be here and have some tracks doing some cool stuff. It doesn't even need to be grand, you know. Although that wouldn't be a bad thing. But what coaster that's gonna be and where exactly we're gonna build it, that's something you're gonna find out next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.